Hi, you've just caught me hanging out in my ridiculously deep wardrobe. Happy Vlogmas!
Joyous.
Okay, so this year it's going to be suggestions of words that Papa can say instead of Happy Vlogmas in the comment section, please.
I've only got 10 words.
That's why I'm asking for suggestions.
Yeah, you have to think of another 14.
Yes, so should we do Papa's first?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Number
Number
3.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so it's got. You have to show them what it looks like.
Looks
It's
different.
like a little cup. Tip it down. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that one. Oh, carrot cake.
Oh,
Carrot cake chocolate.
Apparently.
sounds yummy.
Let's have a look inside.
Oh, it's kind of caramelly.
Oh, lovely.
Well, that's good.
It's 3 out of 3 so far.
Well done.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, the champagne one went on a long time yesterday. We could be here. We could be here for a while because he's eating it in halves as well. We're trying to get this done before our cleaner turns up. She's outside.
Okay.
No, don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush.
Enjoy.
This one's making my eyes water as well.
I never knew chocolate could do that.
Obviously, pleasure makes my eyes water.
Apparently so. Okay, let's try and get the. It's so heavy.
The size of this made my eyes water as well.
Oh, Mum noticed yesterday that the doors had little messages on them.
Yeah, a nice tall one.
Oh, hello.
Oh my goodness.
What does it say?
For cozying up on the sofa in your snazziest Christmas sweater.
Nice. That's a
Look at the size of it.
It's another daily dose.
It's a cake.
It's a Mississippi mud pie.
Oh.
It's huge.
A melting pot of milk and white cocoa biscuit crunch.
Does it have a weight on it?
Yeah.
Heavy.
It's like half a pound of chocolate.
We do share, let me assure you.
Yeah, the Christmas wreath, as they said yesterday, did us all for the whole day. We
Yeah.
were cutting little bits of it.
No alcohol in recipe. It's massive.
So it's
huge.
Americans love adapting British ideas. We decided to beat them at their own game. So I don't know if they showed you.
Oh no, I didn't.
But yeah. So there won't be a taste test yet, but there will be later. We're going out for breakfast this morning at Larcombe.
Yes.
We are meeting up with some friends. There's quite a few of us going, isn't there?
Yes, there'll be 6 of us.
The very intelligent people realised that the pom-pom trim that came with my calendar was actually meant to be strung on a wall and these are tied to it, which is a very good idea. But we haven't really got anywhere that would work, that it would then not be in the way and bugging Mum.
I suppose it could go over that window.
I mean, it could, but 23 is a chunky one. They've got the joys of trying to, there you go, right at the bottom. Joys of trying to dig through a box to find, it's much more fun, isn't it? Will we still have blue today, or are we going to have a different colour?
Carry on.
Mum's, yeah.
Flowers.
Oh no, more blue!
More blue!
Third day of blue.
You clearly like blue.
Well, I went for the vintage colourway and this is a very nice blue. So, oh, we've got some wide elastic today and some pico elastic. Quite a substantial amount of pico elastic, so I'm definitely going to have, all I'll need to do is sub in some like cotton jersey and I'll have enough to make some lingerie from the stuff that I've got so far. I've been really enjoying watching other people open theirs as well. They've gone for different colourways and things like that, so seeing what other people have been getting has been really fun, and because each one's individual and different, so no calendar is the same, which is very, very nice. Pleased with that. So we are off to Larcombe in a minute and I will take you along with me, and I haven't been to Larcombe for over 2 years, have we?
No, we haven't.
The last one was the last time we've been was the last retreat that I did. So it's going to be really nice to see them and the house, because the house is beautiful, and it's going to be very nice to have a cooked breakfast that we don't have to wash up after.
It'll be lovely.
Lovely indeed. I haven't been doing outfit of the day posts because I haven't really got room in my bedroom to get far enough back from the mirror, and it suddenly occurred to me that there's a giant mirror in here. This is the wardrobe room. So I have on a Victory Patterns Jackie dress in a stretch velvet that I got from the textile centre, totally influenced by Rachel. I have on my knee-high boots from Next, one of the only pairs of boots that still fit me, which is great. Yeah, I love this. I love this dress so much. It's secret pyjamas and, you know, snazzy at the same time, which is great. And I am going to wear my teal boiled wool coat for the first time. Just hope I can actually get into it. It's so nice to be back.
Yeah. So you guys.
It's so nice to be back.
Oh, it's really the little guys behind them.
Hello. I promise it's winter. 1, 2, 3.
Merry
I want my lunch.
We're back from Larcombe and Mum has got a lot of prep for, like, you making hummus and sausage rolls, you were just saying, and stuff. We're having a book club gathering here this evening. But I said to her before she starts doing all that, because if I don't get her now she won't do it, we need to try her advent calendar chocolate. So she's already been picking up the little, because I've cut it into chunks. You know, you picked up the one with the biggest bit of white chocolate in the middle of it. No, you don't. Well, they've all got. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I thought. Mississippi mud pie.
Mississippi mud pie. Okay, here we go.
It's actually probably the size of your head, so this could take a while. It's been in the fridge as well. Is it mud pie-ish? We could be sometime. We've also come home to lots of lovely parcels. I have one here from the very lovely Natida, So Natural Dane. She sent me a picture of some fabric that she had. I'm going to, by the time I've finished opening this, you might be able to talk. So don't go too far away. Yeah, Natida sent me a picture of this fabric.
How's the dog?
She's good, she hasn't peed anywhere. Dad's not realised that I'm filming.
Oh, sorry.
Are you enjoying the Mississippi mud pie, Dad? He just got it shoved in his mouth and he's just not paying attention to it. It was a thumbs up. So yes, the very lovely Natida messaged me on Facebook and just said, I bought this fabric a while ago and I know I'm not going to use it and it just makes me think of you, would you like it? I don't know what gave her the idea that it was me in a fabric. There's two lengths of it actually here, but yeah, I said thank you very much, how much should I give you? And she said no, it is a present.
Oh,
how very lovely. So thank you very much, Natida. I mean, Dad's clearly not paying attention because I was expecting him to immediately say shirt, and I don't think I shall share it with him because I don't think there's enough for a shirt and for him and for me. There's also a card. Joyful Christmas wishes. Hi Sean, here's the fabric I messaged you about. Hope you're able to do something fun with it. I've also included a gift for you. It's a curve runner. I figured you would use this tool to help measure tricky curves. Keep up the great work. Still enjoy your videos, though I don't comment as much lately. So easy to stream and watch it on the big screen while I do other things. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Have a blessed Christmas to you, Wilson, your mum, quilting queen, and dad, fabric washing fairy. Love, Natida. Thank you very much, Natida. That's what this is. One of those, like, you know, you used to measure like a yardstick with the little round thing on the end for like running seams and things. That's brilliant, thank you. And it's one tool I don't actually have. That's awesome. So thank you very much, Natida. That's very, very kind of you. I don't know what I'm gonna make with this fabric, but it's very pretty. It's like fresh snow or fresh concrete. You can definitely tell where the cat's been, can't we? Okay, we are back in my room. So I need to get out my winter clothes, specifically my scuba dresses, my hats, my gloves, my scarves. I also want to reorganize how some things are stored because I have one drawer that's completely empty at the moment. I have two drawers for all my hair stuff, which is excessive. I can put it all in one. And then I have stuff over there that I just never wear because it doesn't fit me anymore, so I need to kind of reorganize that. I have a whole bunch of skirts mainly now that just don't fit me. They are too small for me. I'm never going to have a 24-inch waist again without either wearing a pretty well, actually, you know what? I'm at 28 inches at the moment, so that is tight lacing, 4-inch reduction, but you know, doable, but not something that I'm going to do on a very regular basis. So I need to go through my skirts, because there are some beautiful vintage skirts in there that really ought to be released into the world for somebody else to enjoy them. I've also got some jackets and things in here that I know that aren't quite right for me and that I never reach for them. Yeah, just like a bit of a refresh, a clear out. It's, you know, that time of year. The weather here in the UK has properly changed and it's now properly cold, so I want my scuba dresses. My viscose dresses are fine with lots of layers, but my scuba dresses are like their own little mini sauna suits, so I want those back out. As I've mentioned earlier, Mum and Dad are hosting book club this evening, so they are preparing for that. They're making all like their snacks and goodies and stuff, which is great, but it does mean that Mum can't come down to the studio with me to finish off the paper crafting. The thing that I need to do next is the shoulder dragons, and that requires the room to be in sewing configuration, but Mum still needs to make the 2 things for the presents, so we can't do paper crafting today is what I'm trying to get to. We're going to do it tomorrow. So I am going to reorganize my wardrobe and clear some stuff out to just try and make my storage just that little bit more efficient, because at the moment it is a little bit higgledy-piggledy and all over the place. Like this, for example, you know, it's half empty, which you can't really see because it's also a giant black hole. But yeah, it's also pretty much empty in there. So I'm going to rejig some stuff, and I was going to do this as a live hangout because it did take me 6 hours to do this last time, but I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make editing Sean work extra hard this evening. And yeah, we're going to do it as a video. So I need to start, basically, and I'm not sure where to start. I've got 3 boxes in the top of my wardrobes that have got all my scuba and winter clothes in them, but I don't have anywhere to put them yet, so maybe I need to go through and organise my drawers and stuff first. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to organise the drawers that are behind you. This side is kind of like electronical stuff at the bottom, then bags, two things of hair, and then my summer weight scarves, and then the top one's empty, as I mentioned. I am going to rejig all of those so there's a better use of space. That's where I'm going to start. Wish me luck. Okay, I've got all my scarves and gloves and hats back. I've still got half a drawer over there. I have quite a lot of hats and scarves, it turns out. I've also emptied out the bottom drawer here. It had my jogging bottoms, workout gear, and the 3 pairs of stretchy jeans that sort of fit me. I think I'm going to put the rest of my workout gear in the half drawer that I've got over there still, because that makes sense, because there's not a lot of workout gear because I don't do it very often. Then I have got jumpers and things in there. So my knitwear I'm going to leave folded in here, but my French terry jumpers and stuff, I'm actually going to hang those up. The place I have the most hanging room is in my half height wardrobes. If I get my scuba dresses out, they're going to need to remain folded, but they can go in these drawers, and then the French terry jumpers can go hanging up lengths of things. That works in my head anyway. So let's get that done. I think this is going to be funny. We'll find out. It's not going to be remotely graceful. In all seriousness, no, this thing is huge. Like, seriously huge. I have a giant suitcase back here. I have quite a lot of my kitchen stuff in boxes. I have games. I have my fake flower displays that I just don't have room for anymore, and I also have loads of hanging space. So this is what I'm thinking, is I'm going to put my French terry jumpers and then hang up my jeans on, because I've got my trousers in here as well, hang up my jeans on coat hangers, words are hard, and then that way I will free up the drawer space, because I can't hang dresses in here because obviously it's not long enough. but it is plenty big enough and plenty long enough to hide that stuff in there. I have also got a bunch of coats and stuff back here, and there's a couple of jackets that I've made that I think I'm going to get rid of, but we'll see. I'm meant to take everything out, aren't I? See if it brings me joy and then put it back in, but I'm not sure it's that kind of clear out. But I do have to get on my bed to be able to get in here. Yes, I could totally move my bed around. The previous owners had it on the wall behind you guys where I've got my bookcases full of shoes and drawers and stuff. If I had more space elsewhere, then I totally wouldn't have put my bed underneath this. But even with my bed not being underneath this, these are super high, and I can't have the ones that pull out because the wardrobe, you know, goes further deeper back, like behind that light there, so I couldn't have the thing that pulls out either. That wouldn't have worked. How am I going to do this? Should I take everything out? I mean, I'm not going to get rid of any of my waistcoats, which are here, and I'm not getting rid of any of my trousers, so they can stay in there. My 2 Sorrento jackets can stay. This one is the one that I'm going to send to Rachel and see if it's any good for her, because it's the Gertie jacket. It's really nice. I do like this a lot. I love the fabric it's made out of. It's lined in cotton silk. It's, you know, nicely made if I say so myself. The buttons were a stylistic choice and obviously can easily be replaced if they're not Rachel's thing. But I lengthened this and I lengthened the arms, and I didn't need to do either. I'm thinking Rachel's a little bit taller than me, so it might work better for her. And then I am going to remake this in a slightly different size that hopefully should work for me. So this one is going first casualty. This one, I still love this. I have visions that I'm going to make myself a black jumpsuit and wear this over the top of my black jumpsuit, and it's going to look fabulous. And then I try it on, probably wearing a velvet dress today was not the best idea, and I love how it looks. I've never worn it. Please bear in mind that I have got a very sticky top on underneath this. It's so cute, but I don't ever wear it. I've never reached for it. I'm kind of gutted that, I don't know, I like it, but I don't know. I'm looking in the mirror. Oh, I do like it. I do like it. Oh, maybe I won't get rid of it again. Maybe I need to set myself a challenge that I will make an outfit to go with it, because it is cute. Oh, and then, I mean, I liked it so much I made it twice. This is the first one that I made that goes with a skirt that I've got in the other wardrobe, and again, I've never worn this, but I really want to. I don't think I'm going to end up getting rid of anything, am I? Yeah, no, the rest of the stuff back there is all stuff I want to keep, like my All Saints leather jackets and things, which are slightly too small for me at the moment, but not enough that I'm going to get rid of them. So I have got rid of, well, not even got rid, I'm going to send that jacket over to Rachel. Right, let's hang these jeans up, because that was something I was going to do, wasn't it? And I'm also going to hang up these jogging bottoms, which might sound ridiculous, but like I say, I need the drawer space for my dresses. So let's get that done. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to put my gym clothes in the half empty drawer up here. Then I can get down another box of my scuba dresses and go through those and get those into some of these wardrobe drawers. No, I need to empty out the wardrobe drawer from all of the sweatshirts, don't I, first? It's warm in here. Chi is currently asleep on the windowsill, like just every now and again sighing at me because I'm making noise and I'm in here, and I'm not usually in here at this time of day, so she's like, why? Okay, so yeah, all of those can be hung up. So that's 2 drawers empty. These are all my knitted jumpers, and they can all stay because I like them and I wear all of those. This is my tights and socks and stuff, which needs to move up a drawer. So I've got 3 drawers empty here, which should be enough room for all of my dresses. Now, I don't know about you, but I've got 2 drawers, then jumper, then an empty drawer, and that's going to really annoy me if I've got dresses, then jumpers, then 2 dresses. So I'm sorry, but I am going to have to rearrange. Okay. This is the toaster sweater in some faux cable knit jersey that I got from Higgs & Higgs. and I just never reach for this. I don't like the toaster sweater on me. It doesn't work for me the way that like the Sheridan sweater, for example, or the 7634 does. Do I get rid of the toaster sweater, or do I again try and make a conscious decision to wear it? Maybe I will try and wear it. If I don't wear it before it becomes spring again, yeah, then I will. Yeah, if I haven't worn the toaster sweater by spring, then it goes. Right, so let's get all of these into the wardrobe, then we can get the scuba dresses out. It'd help if I turn the camera on. I wish it was that quick in real life. Right, on to the next one. No, scuba dresses next. I've missed these. Hello, my warm friends. Well, that's good. I've got room for another couple of dresses in one drawer and then an entire drawer free. So that's really good. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go through this one here, because there are some things in here that I'm keeping for sentimental value. I don't need them to be hung up. And whilst they're in the least accessible part of my wardrobe, they are also taking up hanging space for long things, of which I only have these 2 meters behind me. So I'm going to go through, take all those dresses out, like my very first Anna dress that I made in fact, rather than just tell you, let's do it and we'll go through these. And this is what this step is for. We've got my bridesmaid's dress, which is a KB Grace dress and a circle skirt in cotton silk blend from Spoonflower, and I cannot get into it. Then I've got a silk dress that I've kept from Zara for the longest time. I actually had 2 zips put into it and it still zips up really poorly, but I love it. But again, I can't fit into that. I also have the belt that came with it, and then a silk satin belt that I got from Topshop that matches it really nicely. I really want to wear that dress. I'm refusing to get rid of it until I can actually have worn it at least once. We've got my vintage dress, which I used to have displayed on my mannequin. That was the kind of like the only purpose of my mannequin. I love this. I'm not going to get rid of this. I can't wear it because it's when I bought it, it was too big for me, and now it's too small for me, and I missed that window when it was the perfect size for me. But I absolutely love it and will not get rid of it, and one day I will have a dressing room where I can have it displayed on a mannequin again, so I can keep that. This is a hand painted silk dress by an artist in Miami, and I wish I could afford all of his pieces, but I couldn't, so I have this one. Again, I used to wear this as a dress going out. It now doesn't fit me. It doesn't cover my butt, but it used to. But again, I'm not getting rid of that, so I'm going to keep that one. Actually, this one can stay. This is my green satin dress that I made many, many moons ago. I'm never going to show anyone the inside of it because it's terrible, but it does fit. So that one can stay. It's one of those like octopus dresses. It has this, it's a skirt with 2 really long ties. Mum actually bought this in Saudi Arabia. She gave it to me. I've worn it out once. I like it. Oh, I love the longest ties ever. It is a comfy dress because it is a knit fabric, so I don't want to get rid of it, but I'm probably not going to wear it for the foreseeable future. This is Mum's original Aussie Clark. It's a wrap dress. It's unfortunately been water damaged. I don't know if you can see the staining on the bottom. We've tried to have a dry cleaner look at it, but they don't want to touch it. So I'm thinking maybe I need to try like over dyeing it or something. Yeah, it's actually quite a risque dress. It doesn't say what it's made of. It really doesn't fit me. It wraps at the back, it's indecent. I basically flash butt when I wear this, or not wear this when I tried this on. But as I say, Mum doesn't want to get rid of it. Probably ought to store it in her wardrobe, to be honest, but she's letting me store my coats in there, so I'm not going to push things. And then we've got this bad boy, which I absolutely love. Burnshaw hand wash. Doesn't say what it's made of. Made in England. I used to wear this quite frequently. It's a maxi dress. I love it, but again, I can't get into it at the moment. It is tiny. And I need to kind of have heels on for this to not drag on the floor. And this is Mum's dress, and I'm 4 inches taller than Mum, so the platforms that she must have worn, it's like, it is a polyester fabric as well, so it's again, it's like your own mini personal sauna suit. But the rest of the stuff that I have in there fits me, so that can all stay. So they're all things I didn't want to get rid of because sentimental value. Oh, like this one. This was the first thing I made this time round for sewing. It's definitely not perfect, but I learned so much. This is where I learned that you trace your patterns and French seams and lining a dress and finishing seams, and I also passed my driving test in this, so I want to keep it, but it also doesn't need to be hanging up, taking up hanging space in my wardrobe. Okay, so this is the 6130 jumpsuit. It's lovely, it's just really polyester, and I just don't like wearing polyester in the summer months. This is very summery. I have tried remaking this bodice with the kind of geometric and then the red print, which you'll see in a second. I just don't like this bodice on me. So this one's gonna go. All my 8577s, they're staying. Yeah, they're all staying. They're all staying. Yeah. Here's the 6013 in dress form, is the skirt from the 9077. I want to like this, but I really just don't, and I'm never going to reach for this, so that's going to go as well. So they're all staying. The only thing that I've now got to try and decide if I'm going to do is, am I going to put them into colour order, or do I leave them as they are, which is in pattern order? So all my Eves are together, all my 577s together, 6966s, etc, etc, etc. Do I leave them like that, or do I put them in colour order? I don't know. I don't know which one's going to bug me more. Because I love a wardrobe in colour order, but then when I think about getting dressed, I think about specific dresses, and if I know, I suppose if I mean I know what fabric they're made of, don't I? So if they're in colour order, I'll find them that way. I don't know. Well, let me know in the comments down below. What would you do? Would you leave it in like humps of patterns, so all my Eve dresses are together, my 6966s, my 5951s, they're all, you know, like all the same pattern is together, it's just in a riot of colour? Or would you put it in colour order? Colour order might help me kind of solidify what colours I enjoy wearing as well. Ooh, actually, this one, I love this dress. I just don't think this dress does me any favours unless I have a tan, and I very rarely have a tan, so I'm not going to get rid of it. But again, let me know in the comments down below, would you keep the pink dress? Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 things that I've kind of smooshed away somewhere, 2 of which I'm going to get rid of, and then the rest keeping for sentimental reasons. I'm putting off doing the skirts. I'm not looking forward to that one. But let's do the middle wardrobe, which is my t-shirts and tops and shirt pattern, not patterns, actual physical clothes. I've made them into clothes now. So let's do that one next. It's going to have to get back on the bed again, which means you're going to need to move. We can do this. Okay. For someone that said they didn't have a lot of tops, this last 2 years have been very successful for my top making endeavours. There are some things in here that I will need to go though, so let's clear this out. I'm keeping this one. Oh, my battery's dying. That's annoying. And we're back. So this is the Briar t-shirt. I'm keeping this one because I need to make some changes to it. The shoulders are too big on me, it's too short at the front and too long at the back, but it shouldn't be kept in there. It should be kept with the other stuff that I need to alter, because I have a few alterations that are in the cupboard as well, so that needs to come out. These ones all need to go with the other jumpers, so it's the 3 sequined ones and the 2 jumpers that I made in the Savannah collection, so they need to go over here. So far I've got rid of 2 t-shirts, well 3 t-shirts. Okay, so this is the Lena Crepe Savannah 6563 that I made initially, and it's too small for me, so that one needs to go. Okay, that's pretty good because I've been making, hang on, really fast, flattering lighting, but that's not too bad because I've been making tops more recently, so I'm glad that there's not that many that aren't really working for me, and the one that isn't, I made the longest to go. That's better, isn't it? Right, skirts. I don't want to do the skirts. That's my cardigans, and then there's the skirts. There are a lot of skirts. I like making skirts. I don't really wear skirts that often because before this last couple of years, that wardrobe, tops and t-shirts, was empty. So now that I've made more tops, I have started to wear more skirts, but I still tend to reach for dresses day in, day out, because it's a single thing that you put on and you're done. There's no thought other than maybe you have to put like something slightly warmer over the top. The cardigan section I am very happy with. There's nothing in there that I want to get rid of, so it is just the skirts, which are kind of tucked to the back there, as you can see, and that's again because I just don't reach for them very often. So I think what I'll do is I'll get them all out, put them on the bed. There are going to be ones that I'm going to sell, but I am going, because the majority of the ones that I'll be getting rid of are vintage, but I'm going to put them in my IKEA box because I know I'm not going to have enough time to do it this December, or do it well this December, so I will probably end up doing it in the new year in January. But I'm going to get them out of there so that I can put the new ones that I've made, which I do want to wear, in. Chiana's excited because she enjoys getting into these cupboards, and she has seen that it's open, and she is currently exploring and making her way over to get into the cupboard. Just mind the pins, sweet pea. She's going to be very unhappy when I get in the cupboard as well in a minute. Right, let's get these skirts out, Chi. Oh, this is where Chiana's food gets kept as well, because it's cool in there. Believe it or not, it's so cool. These are all my elasticated belts, and I do need to find a better place for them than this because they actually take up quite a chunk of room. As we've seen, I've got a wardrobe down there that's got a lot of room in it, so this is not the best use of space. You're not appreciating me getting in your cupboard with you. Okay, it's empty. Well, the skirts are out. There's a lot of skirts. So I'm going to actually put on a t-shirt now because there's some of these that I want to try on and see how far off they are from fitting, because as you guys know, I am on keto at the moment, and I'm changing my lifestyle to keto. That's, I think, the important thing. This is a lifestyle change and it's really working for me. I have lost 12 pounds. I'm hoping to lose a bit more, and some of these skirts might then fit. So I don't want to get rid of anything because I love all of these, which is why they're still here. I just don't wear them because I, first of all, didn't have anything to wear them with, and then second of all, couldn't get into them. So I'm going to take this off, put on a black t-shirt. One of my Gable t-shirts is probably the best bet because it will give me just be able to concentrate on the skirt. So 2 secs. It's also absolutely baking in here, so that's so much nicer. Right, I am going to try on a bunch of skirts. Wish me luck. My hair is going to get progressively fluffier as this goes along. This is a gorgeous velvet soutache detail with crystals on it. I love this thing. Yeah, there's a good kind of, this was the 26-inch waist days, which is only 2 inches away. Oh. This is another reason I want to put these into the IKEA bag, because if I do lose this weight and I've sold these, I will regret it massively because I absolutely love this skirt. It has pockets. Oh, yeah, this is going in the IKEA box for hopefully retrieval next year, but I do love this skirt. I do really love this skirt. Okay, next. Some of these I'm not even going to bother trying on. This is a Justin McCarty Dallas. It's kind of like that raw silk or sort of Hessian. It's really soft. It's got little flecks in it, and then it's been bedazzled. I have no idea if this is original or the bedazzling happened later. This is the same era as that velvet skirt. Again, I really love this one, but I can't get into it at the moment. I do have a slip on, so if I'm not going to be like, if you can see my butt in the mirrors, it is covered by my slip. This is not going to fit me at the moment, but again, I'm really reluctant to get rid of this one because I love it so much, so it's going to go in the box. And I think I'm going to give this six months. In fact, I might have to give it a little bit longer because basically these are all autumn winter skirts that I'm going through at the moment, and if they don't fit me next winter, then I will sell them for sure, because as I say, somebody ought to get the wear out of them. I know this one won't fit me either. It's another one that this actually got from Camden. It's a Madeline Miller original, Los Angeles, California, and it was from Bieber Lives Vintage in Camden Lock. I loved this full circle skirt. It has been bedazzled again. There's little diamantes in the middle of all of the circles. Really love this. I wore this to my granddad's birthday. It was the last birthday I saw him for, I think. Yeah, it's not going to fit me now, but it's not that far off fitting me. These will all fit my 26-inch waist, and I'm 28 inches at the moment, so you never know. But that one's staying, as is the next one. Oh dear, we're not doing very well, are we? So this is one of those hand-painted skirts. Again, I got this from eBay. I was looking to see if it had a label on the inside, and it does not, but it's absolutely stunning. I love this. There's no way I'm getting rid of this now. Again, 26-inch waist. I mean, if I bought like a waspy, it's been repaired, there's a little hole in it that's been repaired. If I bought a waspy, then some of these I could wear, and these kinds of skirts are the sort of thing that I would probably want to wear out, so like making that extra effort for shapewear underneath might not be, I mean, it doesn't even necessarily have to be like a corset, does it? Like, you know, some shapewear these days is really effective. Next, this is the one that started it all. This is my wool felt circle skirt with the little appliques at the waist, and again bedazzled. I wore this, is it circle skirt? It might be like a 3/4. I don't think it's a full circle skirt. I wore this for a job interview. This is a 24-inch waist. So this one is the one that I'm pretty much convinced that I'm never going to get back into. I wore it for a job interview. Ended up with 5 interviews for that job, and I didn't get it. I was gutted. It was at Michael Kors. I love this. I am going to put it in the keep box. Don't mind us, cat. I'm going to put it into the keep box because if I do get shapewear, or if I do get down to 26 inches, then shapewear for this one at 24 again, maybe. I mean, you guys might think I'm mad, but I have the space. I've made the space, so you know, I love that one. Love it. This one I'm definitely keeping, and it fits me. When I bought it, I think this is the size. It's a UK 10. I bought the 10 because that was the only one that they had. It kind of was very low slung on my hips when I wore it back then. This is from Monsoon. This is basically what I want to do with the Dior silks that I've got. It's a half circle skirt, and it's a Devore silk layer over a silk lining. And I think that my Devore Dior silks are going to look spectacular done like this, because they are the same sort of border print going on. So yeah, this is from Monsoon. I can wear this now. I don't wear it because I don't know what to pair with it. I used to just stick a t-shirt on with it and go dancing in this, which I like a lot, but I would like to kind of work out another way of wearing it. It reminds me of an outfit that Carrie Bradshaw wore in Sex and the City, where she was wearing this weird cropped shirt and a belt around her waist. It was an odd outfit, but this skirt reminds me of that, and it looks nothing like the skirt or the outfit, but yeah, I'm keeping this one. This is from Jigsaw. It's a size 8. It's a double layer silk skirt. There's like a stiffer organza and then a floaty crinkle silk over the top. It's meant to have an uneven hem. I used to wear this with a corset for events, and it does still fit me even though it's a size 8. So keeping that one. Also going to keep this printed silk skirt from Zara. Absolutely love this. Still don't know what to wear it with. Tried wearing it with a grey t-shirt thinking that would look really cool, and I don't think I'm the kind of girl that can pull that off, so I need to work out like a cashmere jumper and boots, my brown boots that I was wearing today, with this. That would look fabulous. Yes. Okay, now we're into my me-made stuff. So we've got my 8577 skirt, and I kind of wish I had bought enough fabric to make this into a dress, an 8577 dress, right from the get-go. I have bought more of this print. It's the Shell Bouquet by Calf Facet. I have bought more of it that I'm going to make a tie fronted shirt to go with this, and then I will wear this because I just don't wear this skirt. Lemon print skirt that I made just before we went to Croatia. Ended up not taking it with me because I didn't have very many things that went with it, and I'm planning a lemon collection at some point next year, although having thought about it, I've already, oh, it's going to be an extra little add-on collection. But yeah, love that. That's staying. This one I want to love, but I don't like how it looks on me. I think maybe I shouldn't have done the pleats this way around. It's one of my pleated and gathered skirts. It has got nice memories attached to this one. I wore this when we met Ben and Claire for dinner at the Spyglass. Claire had smuggled fabric over for me from Australia. Mum and I went to meet them. They came to the UK for like a holiday. They came down to the Isle of Wight so they could come and meet us. So I've got lovely memories attached to this skirt, but I never wear it. I wore it that day the only way that I thought I was going to ever wear it, and I liked the outfit, but when I looked at the photos of myself, I felt like I looked huge, and it was really disconcerting. So I don't have fond memories of wearing this skirt, just fond memories of what I did with when I wore this skirt, if that makes sense. So this one is going. This is a more recent make. It is another pleated and gathered skirt, Michael Miller Tropical Splash, I think this is called. I love this. I absolutely love this. I wish I'd had enough fabric to make a dress from this, but I didn't. I had it was quilting cotton width, so 45 inches wide. The remainder of this part of the, because it was a border print on one side, the remainder of this part wasn't wide enough for the kind of bodice that I was making at the time. So I can easily wear this with a white shirt or something though, although I do need to go back in and perhaps look at addressing the zipper, because it's one of the ones where the zip goes through the waistband, and it kind of, when you wear it, doesn't matter how close to the zipper teeth you are, it kind of splays open. So I've stopped doing my waistbands like that, so I might at some point revisit this one, although there's a lot of these that might need that doing to them, so maybe not. There's a tutorial for this one on my channel, and I'm sure there is a much more economical way of cutting out this fabric, but this is a 16 panelled chevron stripe. I love this. I've never worn it because I made a top to go with it out of a coordinating fabric, and I hated how they looked together. Funnily enough, it was just too much. So I need to make like a red camisole or something to wear this with, or you know, like a red t-shirt, which I don't have but I will be making next year. So yeah, that one's staying. This one I love. This is my 5-panel directional circle skirt with the Spoonflower flamingo fabric, and I actually love this one so much that I took it apart to remake it because I'd made it too small the first time round, which is probably a mistake because it's slightly too tight for me at the moment, but only slightly, and again I am heading in the right direction. So this one's staying. 2 3/4 circle skirts, love both of these are both staying. This is the one that goes with that little jacket that I showed you at the beginning of all this waffle. I think I need to try and wear that outfit, and then if I don't wear that outfit, as I said, by the end of next year, end of this cold season, if I don't wear that outfit, then the jacket has to go, but the skirt is staying because it's gorgeous. This is another one that's going to go. This is the Lena Crepe 5-panel circle skirt, and I made it to go on holiday with, and it's just too small for me. I have remade it in the viscose now, so I'm going to part ways with this. It goes really nicely with the 6563 top in the same fabric. So there's an outfit there. This is a half circle skirt. I love this print. It is a polyester. I let this hang for 6 months. Drop it on the bias. So that hem is beautifully even and has not dropped since I've done it. So it's got a nice lining in it, hasn't it? Yeah, it's got a viscose lining in it. I think that one's going to stay because I do like that one. I do like that one a lot. Yeah, that's going to stay. So this was meant to be a dress, and it was actually going to be the 6013. 6103. Don't know if I've got that number right. The print was too big for what I was intending to do with it. I've not worn this one, but I do really like it. It's really effective on. It's a border print, but the border print is kind of been cut so that it cascades down the side panels of the circle skirt. So I'm going to keep that one. And then we've got my 2 scuba skirts, which I love and really must wear. So there's that one, and then this kind of reddy maroony one, which kind of looks sort of leather look. Not doing a very good job showing you this, am I? There we go. Really like that. So yeah, they're staying because those scuba skirts are super comfy. And now we're into my newer ones. So this is the 6380 in skirt form. Green textured suiting from Lady McElroy. Wish they had more of this because I want to make some trousers in this. And then the linen that Candy sent me. So they're staying. I need to try this one on. So let's put these away. This is the McCall skirt that I don't know what happened, but I traced the wrong size. I wasn't paying attention. At one point I didn't even think it was going to go around me, let alone button up. I'm being lazy and not undoing all the buttons. Okay, so it actually fits better than it did. I mean, that's good. I made this time last year. I just finished it this time last year. It's still not, it's not meant to do that at the top though. It's meant to fit like, you know, but I do like this. And again, I'm heading in the right direction. So I'm going to put this one away because I won't wear this one as is. Like, I can get away with it, but it doesn't look as good as it should. So I'm going to fold that one up and put that one away, and we'll come back again to this one a little bit later and see how we get on with keto. Right, so we've got my 9357 in the denim. So we've got the red one, the Jungle Tropics, the blue one, and then the green one I've just finished. These are a little snug on me, but not so much that I won't wear them. So I'm going to keep all of these because they're just, I love them. And this is pretty much my favourite way of wearing denim, this skirt. So yeah, they're staying. Her food bowl's empty and her food is right there, so she's just like, feed me now, human. Now that I've got rid of all those, well, not got rid of, but like moved all those skirts, now I don't have to have things doubled up on the hanger, which is awesome. Here is the green version of that denim skirt. I wore this a lot when I was up in London, and I actually took a lot of my Savannah collection up there and I've left majority of it. I just wore back clothes so that I had something on, but yeah, my suitcase was just full of fabric rather than actual clothing. I don't think I'm going to get away with that too many times though. He's made space for me, but there's not that much space. So this one's staying. My new and improved Savannah skirt in the viscose. This one 100% staying. Love, 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 love. This one also staying, 3/4 circle skirt in the raw silk that kind of looks like wool. Need to wear this soon. Love this. I've got to remember to not shut Chiana in there. This is the skirt portion of the 9345 shirt dress in the grey slate suiting from Lady McElroy. I want to love this, but it kind of wrinkles the minute you look at it, and I just feel a bit dishevelled in it. I've made a waistcoat out of this as well. I'm going to give it a try and wear it, the outfit, because I do really like it, but I do just feel a little dishevelled in it because of, I mean, not that things needing ironing stops me because I wear a lot of viscose dresses, as you know, but yeah, I'm not sure about this one. But I'm not sure what else I could have made with the fabric, given that whatever I'd made with it would have done the same thing. And I think in a print you get away with it a bit more, but in a solid like this the wrinkles are so obvious. And then the final one is this pleated and gathered skirt in the cotton eyelet fabric that I got from Bombay Stores, which is completely inappropriate for this time of year, especially now that the weather has got to around about 0 degrees. But I'm glad that I've made it because it will be perfect for next year, and I really wanted to. This is quite a chunky fabric, so it's nice to get this out of my stash as well. Glad that I've made this one. This one's also staying. So I've got 7 empty hangers, which is probably less than I was hoping for, but in all honesty, I've done this so many times now that I love the things that I have in my wardrobe for the most part. The few things that I'm getting rid of are either experiments that just haven't worked for me or things that don't fit me anymore. I'm really sorry about my vintage collection. I'm going to find it really difficult to part with those. I am going to stick to my guns though, and if by autumn next year I can't get into them, then they need to go, because it's just not fair. They're such beautiful things, they ought to be enjoyed by somebody. I'm going to try and fish this one out by feeding her. I am going to put these away. Do not want to be held. Am I mean to you? Doesn't look comfortable, Chi. Come here. Come here. I don't want to think you hate me. We nearly had a disaster this morning. The dog managed to nose her way into my room after cheese food, and she was having none of it. Fluffed herself up and launched herself. It could have been much worse than it was. Managed to get the dog out before anything terrible happened. Right, I'm going to put her down because otherwise I could end up being savaged. Look at that face. She's not happy. So yeah, it wasn't exactly the sweeping cull I was hoping for, but I have reorganised my drawers and it is much better organised now, which is great. I have room for a couple more scuba dresses, which is good because I do have a couple of lengths of scuba down there that I would like to sew up at some point, and those dresses are super quick to make, so they'll get done at some point soon. I have got all my hats, scarves and gloves available, like the really thick wintry ones as well as my summer weight ones, which is great. My swimsuits are away. They could technically come back out and go into the drawer with my gym stuff though, so if I need them, they're only in a box up there. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. I am pleased with that. I have made space. So the only thing I need to know from you guys is, would you colour coordinate your wardrobe, or would you leave it as I've got it, which is, you know, by pattern? Which one makes more sense to you? Inquiring minds want to know, should I colour coordinate my wardrobe? My winter selection is available again, so I won't be getting cold over the next couple of months, which is awesome. Just got fluffy hair, sorry. But yeah, not quite as ruthless as I was hoping for, but then as I mentioned, I love everything that I have now. There's very few things in there that I'm keeping just because, like, oh well maybe one day. There's a few. Those 2 jackets from earlier, the toaster sweater, there are a few, but we will be ruthless about those if I have not worn them over the next couple of months. Yeah, the vintage skirts, you guys are going to have to hold me to it. If I can't get into them by next autumn, they have to go. Okay, that was a lot of waffle. That was a lot of waffle. Very glad that I've got it done now though, so that's good. Tomorrow is going to be more paper crafting because we need to finish those 2 presents for Mum's friend, because we are going out with her on Monday for her birthday, so we need to get them done and finished and wrapped. Then it will be back to sewing fun on Saturday. The first thing I'm going to work on are the shoulder dragons, so I will be filming a sew along for that. Probably going to have to cut something else out as well, because I'm going to do a hangout on Sunday as well as the vlog. I'm going to need something to sew on Sunday, so maybe I'll cut out the 7131 trousers because I just need to shorten the crotch depth on that by ½ an inch. Other than that, I know that they fit me perfectly, so yeah, I think that's what I'll do, is I'll cut out the 7131 trousers as well as the shoulder dragon to get started working on the shoulder dragon, and then on Sunday we can do the trousers together. It'll be a 4-hour hangout, and then the rest of the time I can carry on working on the shoulder dragon. But if I'm trying to film a sew along, I can't do that when I'm doing a hangout. Planning ahead, you guys are the best. Thank you for listening to me waffle. So I hope you've enjoyed my day. I am feeling very virtuous now. It's good. I shall be wearing a scuba dress tomorrow, just you watch. So yes, I hope you've enjoyed my day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.